Hi there. It is week 13 in argumentation. I was going to say mediated communication. Apparently, I'm already thinking about the spring semester. Side note, thank you to those of you who have already signed up for that class. I am excited to spend another semester with you. All right, so we should be focusing on what we're doing in this class, argumentation, and week 13 focuses on policy claims. So we already covered fact claims, we covered value claims, and now we're focusing on policy claims. Now, when you read this week's readings in our Revel textbook resource, you're going to see that your textbook authors use the term policy claims in a different way than I do. So if you take my COM 100 class, if you talk to almost anybody else who teaches public speaking or argumentation, there are three types of claims, basically. Claims of fact, claims of value, claims of policy. Your textbook authors call claims of policy proposal claims. Remember, we had the same kind of issue with the language that they used for fact claims and value claims. But anyway, so they call them proposal claims, which would be fine. I could just say, when I say policy, I mean proposal, and it's the same thing, right? Except they use the term policy to refer to a specific type of plan, which is a plan that looks at like a policy or a solution that a larger organization like the government needs to help out with versus local plans which we as individuals can participate in. So this adds a little bit of confusion. I just bring this up to say, when I say policy claims, I'm using that to mean any type of proposal claim, whether it's a big plan or whether it's a small plan, whether it's something that a government entity has to enact or whether it's something we can apply in our own lives. That, to me, is a policy claim, and most rhetoricians, just might I add right there. All right, what else do I have on my list? So I clarified that. So this week we're beginning our progressive writing assignment. Remember, this is the assignment that replaces the final essay that we were originally going to do in the class, and I made some changes after our midterm and switched that assignment to a progressive essay that will take chunks of each week over 3 weeks. And so this week is the very first week. The essay that we are eventually going to be writing is actually a letter to the editor, and it's going to be a policy argument where you basically identify a problem, come up with a solution to solve that problem, and then justify your solution. So that'll be an interesting assignment, and we'll start brainstorming it this week. Related to that assignment, the way our module is set up, actually the content in our module is different than any other week. So normally when I put content into the module, I look at your textbook readings and I think about if there are any elements that you might have questions about or you might want to explore on a deeper level. And I think of these as being strongly recommended resources, but if you're very familiar with the content, if you feel like the textbook readings give you like a really solid foundation, you may or may not choose to explore them. So I think of it as a way to support your learning, but not a required assignment like those types of resources are in my COM 100 class. This week is different though. This week, everything in the content section is going to help you with the progressive writing assignment. And so the first thing in that section is the textbook chapter, the policy claims or proposal claims chapter, which I believe is chapter 14. But then after that is an explanation of what this progressive writing assignment is and then the steps to accomplish it. And so if you normally skip all of the resources but the textbook chapter, I would recommend not doing that this week because the information in each of those is really important, not only to complete the shared writing assignment successfully, not only to complete this week's conversation prompt successfully, but also to complete this week's quiz successfully. So I wanted to give you a heads up in this video because depending on how many of those resources you normally explore, you will probably need to set aside a little bit more time to explore them this week. Okay, I believe that is it. I hope this video finds you well. I'm off to teach my COM 100 class, which is a fantastic class in a hybrid format that if you have not yet fulfilled your oral communication requirement, you should sign up for the spring semester. All right. Check in with you later. Have a great week. Bye.